Those are variegated English boxwood.
Yep, I love them.
Again, same thing. I did these probably 2 years ago, just because in the winter months when you do come outside, it's like, I need something.
Yeah.
So I have the smaller ones here, and then there's a big one in each corner.
So
that same thing is mimicked on each side of the planters.
Those only get about 2 feet tall, right?
They'll stay smaller. Yeah, but those are panicle hydrangea. I can't remember the name of that one exactly. There's 2 of those white ones, and then there's a third one here that has one bud that's about to bloom, and I do remember that one's called Pinky Winky. So it starts pink and then it fades to white.
Man, this feels like Oregon where we just came from.
Yes.
That does not feel like Amarillo.
No.
That's great.
I love it.
And we plan to carry those next year, and so like that's cool.
And then like that hydrangea, this one and this one, those are all, they're called Nantucket Blue.
Okay.
They're as pink as they can be.
You never know. Do you think that's because of our soil?
It's our soil for sure. Yeah, we have a much more alkaline soil, and I have messed with kind of trying to modify that.
Yeah.
But you just run such a risk of burning them if you do too much. You've got to really be precise. At the end of the day, I was like, you know what? They're pretty pink. We're just going to let them do
We're
their
gonna go with
thing.
it. Yeah, it's fun to kind of experiment with the soil, pH and see what happens from that.
Well, and like I've told people before that this is more of a collection for me,
Yes.
especially the way that I save things.
For sure.
Like this little guy in here, this is Jasmine.
Yes.
And like there's some blooms going back here, but like
tell me about that because
the smell of this, you know how good it is.
Good. I know. There's really nothing.
They're
like
fantastic.
it.
Yeah.
So how does that bloom throughout the season? Because I have a different variety of jasmine at our house, and my gosh, I have the hardest time getting into the. I don't know why as well.
So that's a finicky one because it needs some direct light to bloom.
Yep.
But it will burn up so easily in our hot zone. And people will do it as a house plant as well. And I think if you put it like, say, in front of a west window, it's evening sun, but it's protected the rest of the time, something like that. Okay. So we did these shade sails here, and then before I put in the pergola, there was another one over the dining table. Just being cost effective. One, they're inexpensive. They're super durable. I don't know what the percentage is, but it blocks a good percentage of the UV light for afternoon protection. And then also, if you're sitting out here, it's nice to have it.
And how long have you had this sail?
This is at least 2 years old.
Okay. So it holds up fairly well.
Yeah, absolutely. Another benefit of this one, and it's unsightly, but this old elm tree does leak sap, and so you can see those spots on that, so it protects the chairs below.
Definitely.